This is part 3 of the Sentry safe upgrade. In the previous video I showed that there was only spot welds in the inside. So what I did is I went around the entire perimeter of the safe and I added in these nice little stitch welds. I did not fully weld it because already even with the stitch welds it warped a lot and I had to bend it back. But the stitch welds should be far more superior than what they even had in the first place. I also fully welded out the door brackets and those pins that were in the inside, these guys here, the ones that were hollow, I put in this round bar on the inside of them and then welded in these big old plates. For upgrades up here, this factory bracket they had here for holding these big old pins in that don't really do much. I took another piece of round bar and I welded that in the corner of it, and then added in a piece of angle around the outside, and we fully welded that too. And for the actual locking mechanism, that was obviously, I mean, you could take a drill to the outside of it and punch through and punch the detent out, and it would you'd be able to open the safe. I put in a big old piece of 1/2-inch steel, and then I covered that with a little shield here, so there's absolutely no way you can get to that. Also, if you notice, I've got an extra piece added onto the end of that lever that used to have all that slop in it that you get in the handle. I took all the slop out, so there's no play in it anymore. And that pretty much took care of it. This safe is went from a $380 safe to about a $1,200 safe in a matter of 6 hours.